Since it is Halloween, I am going to talk to you about something very scary. Voting!
Do, Cassidy, Quinn.
Unless you have been literally living underneath a ginormous rock for pretty much your entire life, you probably know that it is election season, and that means it is time to vote for the president, for all kinds of other things. Obviously, I'm pretty excited about this because I think it is awesome that we all get to have a say. And yes, I know, you can go on and on about the Electoral College and how, yes, it's a democracy, but do our votes really count, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Just vote. You have a ballot. Fill it out! So, I live in Boston. However, I'm originally from Seattle, so I'm a registered voter in the state of Washington. Whew! It is here! Official election mail! Told you it was scary. So, I'm gonna open up my ballot and start voting away. And obviously, if you're gonna vote along with me, depending where you live, your ballot's gonna have lots of different things on it, besides the president, which will be the same wherever you are. Ready, set, go! Ballots! And you don't even have to be that smart to vote. I mean, obviously you should be informed about the issues if you're going to vote on them, but it literally tells you this is not a mailing envelope. Wait, I thought it's not? Oh. Okay, you have to be smarter than I thought. Whoops. This is the mailing envelope that you put it all in. Use a black ink pen to completely fill in the oval next to your choice. This is like taking the SATs. Holy moly, there's a lot of things on here. Okay. So, obviously, the one that we are all paying a lot of attention to is the federal vote, President and Vice President of the United States. Now, what you might not know before opening up your ballot is that there's actually a lot of options for President and Vice President of the United States. Obviously, Barack Obama and Joe Biden. And if you want to be able to wear this shirt, vote Obama. Just saying. Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan. After that, it gets a little crazy. Have you ever heard of these people? I don't know. Gary Johnson and James P. Gray. Virgil Goode and James N. Clymer. Constitution Party. That's a thing. Jill Stein and Sherry Honkala. Peta Lindsay and Yardi Osorio. Socialism and Liberation Party nominees, aka Crazy Name Party. James Harris and Allison Kennedy. Socialist Workers Party nominees. And last but not least, Ross C., Rocky Anderson and Louis J. Rodriguez. It literally says Rocky on the ballot, the official ballot of the entire country says Rocky. Point being, you know who I'm voting for. There's a lot of other things. Another notable one is the United States Senator for Washington. The candidates are Maria Cantwell for the Democratic Party and Michael Baumgartner. In middle school, me and one of my friends, Tammy, for one of our classes had to make a video where we were playing the roles of Maria Cantwell and whoever Maria Cantwell was running against at the time. And I was dressed up as Maria Cantwell, and it was a grand old time. Lieutenant Governor, Secretary of State, State Treasurer, State Auditor, Attorney General, Commissioner of Public Lands, that's a thing. Representative, Sheriff. Wait, sheriffs still exist? Actually? Okay. Justice, Judge. Judge number 1. I need to read about some of these before I fill them out. If you are in Washington State, listen up closely. Referendum measure number 74. Let me read it to you. This legislature passed a gross substitute Senate Bill 6239 concerning marriage for same-sex couples, modified domestic partnership law, and religious freedom and should this bill be approved or rejected. Don't worry if you didn't understand any of that fancy, complicated language, because part of it kind of went over my head, too. In one ear, out the other. That's what it's like when I read a ballot. Kind of. But that's what Google is for. You Google everything. You find the answers. You figure out what you want to vote for. Thanks, Google! What this referendum is actually saying is that this year, Washington State passed a bill that makes same-sex marriage legal. Now, if you reject this referendum, that means you don't like that bill, you want it to be canceled out, you don't want same-sex people to be able to marry. You can have your own views. I might just disagree with them. So, if you approve this, that means that you are in favor of same-sex marriage, which, like I said, can't tell you what to vote for, but yeah. Fun fact, President Obama endorse Referendum 74 because he is in favor of same-sex marriage across all of America, which Romney isn't. Just planting some thoughts in your head. Once you've filled in all the bubbles, you put it in two envelopes. First of all, you put in the "this is not a mailing envelope" seal it up. Then you insert this envelope into the return envelope. Do not forget to sign below. They don't let you forget anything. It's really hard to mess up voting. Seal it up. Put a stamp on it. Boom, done. Put it in the mail. You just voted. Okay, so obviously I joke and have a lot of fun talking about all of this, but seriously, use your privilege. Just do it. Whoever you're going to vote for, you probably know who I'm going to vote for. Just vote for it. Whoever. Please, 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 I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Leave a comment below saying one or all of 3 things. Who you are going to vote for President and Vice President of the United States, or if you're not a U.S. citizen, who you would vote for. Whether you are going to approve or reject Referendum 74 in Washington State, or if you lived in Washington State, if you would approve or reject it. What you are dressing up as for Halloween, which is totally not election related, but fun.